From the National Weather Service in Raleigh, it's Nick Petro with your routine Monday morning weekly briefing for Central North Carolina, covering the period Monday through Sunday this week. Crossing over the new year, covering from today into the 2nd of January. So we're going to ring in the new year with some warm weather and maybe a few rain showers. Is kind of the takeaway and headline for this briefing. And of course, that's the main weather story. This first bullet here is how warm. We're talking in some cases 30 degrees above normal. I mean, that's about as warm as it gets, and we're near some records. In other cases, breaking records for the warmth, and just real enjoyable for this last week in December. I have a feeling though at some point this winter we're going to pay for it. So so hopefully it won't get too cold when we have to make up for this. But anyway, we do have a dry weather for the next couple days, at least through Wednesday. Again, unseasonably warm. And then a cold front will move into our region on Thursday. That might bring in some light rain as early as Wednesday night, but most likely the rain will fall across our area on Thursday. And when I say the rain will fall, we're not talking washout. We're not talking drought busting. Just some very light rain. I'll show you that in the next slide, how much. Very light amounts. Our better chance for rain, however, will come over the weekend when we have a warm front moving through and then a cold front. I think there might be an inch. I think there might be an opportunity for a little bit more in the way of healthier rainfall totals over the weekend. So anyway, that's obviously much needed rain. It looks like it'll probably be dry on Friday. So New Year's Eve shouldn't be too bad. All right. So, how much rain? Well, again, this first weather episode, late Wednesday, more like Wednesday night into Thursday, certainly not a drought buster, maybe a 1/10 to a 1/3 of an inch of rain during that time. But then the weekend, it looks like some spots could get an inch or more of rain, which, it's going to take a lot of rain to eradicate the drought. But I would be more than happy to see an inch of rain, and that is obviously much needed. So anyway, we would welcome a couple of those types of events if we could get them. So anyway, the wettest weather, again, Thursday and over the weekend. Right now, this pattern that's setting up to bring this rain does not look like it's one that would bring us severe thunderstorms. So that's good news. And, the episode there Wednesday night won't be heavy enough to result in any flash flooding. So our flash flood outlook is minimal here. And then again, just to kind of remind folks, we are in a severe drought for moderate to severe drought across all of central North Carolina. So yeah, we definitely use that rain. And then looking further down the road, it looks like the pattern's going to change. As I was telling folks earlier today, enjoy the warm weather while it's around, because I think we're going to see a little bit of a cool down behind the weekend's cold front. I mentioned we're going to see a cold front blow through here this upcoming weekend, next weekend. And behind that front, it looks like it might turn a little cooler, or at least closer to normal. And that's kind of what these maps are conveying. And you'll see here that the odds tilting towards above normal precipitation. I think a lot of that's taken into effect the rain we might see over the weekend. So definitely, these look, as you would expect, if not somewhat favorable, if we can get some of that rain. All right, so that wraps up today's briefing. Unseasonably warm through the week, in some cases 20 to 30 degrees above normal. Cold front, obviously, as I kind of mentioned, will be the story there late in the week on Thursday. That could bring some light rain in here Wednesday night and Thursday. A 1/10 to a 1/3 of an inch of rain is possible. Not a drought buster with that one, but a little bit more relief from the drought over the weekend. It'll be dry and warm before that, though, on Friday. But then another series of fronts will move through over the weekend, giving us some much-needed rain. Some locations could see an inch or more of rain. So I'd be happy to see that. Other than the wet roads when it rains, we're not expecting any hazardous weather, at least for this week at this time. And there you can see the details. Again, it looks kind of ominous there Wednesday through Thursday night. That probably looks worse than what it really will be. It won't be raining the whole time. So, in fact, it'll be dry more than it will be raining. Looks like our best chance for rain, though, will be during the daytime on Thursday. So we have just a very small group here, less than 10 attendees. So I'm going to unmute everybody's microphones in case anybody has any questions. And rather than typing it in, you can go ahead and ask your question.